Why are restaurant French fries so much better than at home? I was asked. First off, it starts with the potato. Idaho Russet. This is the one that you want to use. This beauty right here packs hella starch. And that's one of the main reasons why you want to use this potato for your French fries. You're probably not gonna want to make just one portion of fries. So you're gonna want to keep these in some water while you're doing your cutting. And that's gonna just keep these guys from pretty much oxidizing, turning all brown and turning to shit before you're ready to fry them off. And also you could even hold this overnight. Here is one thing. In restaurants, we will hold these fuckers in water while we're cutting them. And we will even sometimes do it overnight. When I say we, I mean the place that I worked at. The place I worked at, we would punch the fries the night prior, like at the end of our shift. It was actually a good stress reliever because you just had to like just wail on potatoes with this this presser, and you just wail on potatoes for like a good 20, 30 minutes. There it is. Mandolin. Well, you may not have one of these, but if you do, this is going to be really handy if you are not super precise with your cuts and you want to get some even French fries, or they just sell those like little grid presser things, like what do they call them, apple cutters or something like that. But a mandolin can be really handy. To be honest, I don't have much experience making French fries with a mandolin because, like I said, I used to always use the punch cutter thing. I'm just going to go with my knife today, but for fucking video's sake, let's try out a mandolin and see if I can get it even more uniform. Why not? Yeah, so the goal with the mandolin is for me to get all like equal size cuts. That's a little too fucking thick, so I'm just gonna screw this in. But yeah, it's just to get equal size cuts because with French fries, they're all equal size. That's what I want. See, I can get equal size planks, and that'll sort of help me on my journey to a same size French fry. But to be honest, I don't really want to do that, but that's just to show you. You can get equal size planks and it'll just make your project a little easier. Yeah, I don't know where I was going with that, but anyways, how you guys been lately? What's going on over there? Today, I decided to film during the daytime, which is not normal for me. Typically, I'll film at nighttime after my entire day. And I think this is the way to go. Kind of just start my day with making some French fries. I used to make so many damn French fries when I worked on the pantry station for quite a while. You know, I had to make French fries every fucking day. That was the thing that I had to start my day with, was turn the turn the fryer on. So yeah, just walk in, start the fryer, and then pull the fries out, and then get these giant buckets to drain all the water from the French fries. But the method, it's pretty simple, although if you don't do this correctly, it is gonna fuck up your fries. So that's why I'm making a video on this, because I got a question on it and I wanted to show you the simple method that you could fuck up that would make or break your French fries. And this is why restaurants' French fries are just good. I mean, even burger joints are restaurants, right? Like McDonald's can be a restaurant, right? McDonald's fries, I remember, used to be fucking bomb. I don't know what happened to McDonald's fries. Was it like they used to spray it with beef fat or something like that? Something like that. But I really don't need that much fries. This is plenty for my video, so this is all you're gonna get today. So I could actually hold this in my fridge overnight. Like, I keep fucking repeating myself. I'm just telling you, like, this is the way. Hold it in your fridge overnight, or just fry them off after. Here's another thing. Come over here real quick. We're learning things today, okay? Because this is another question that I get to answer. I'm pretty stoked about this one. It is the fryer oil. Now, this is just straight up, oh shit, I think this is rice oil. And look at this. This is all from frying off churros. Okay, now here's another thing about fryer oil in restaurants. Why does it last longer in restaurants? Well, for one, the damn fryer in a restaurant is giant. So you're filling it with like gallons and gallons of fryer oil. So it's gonna last longer, as opposed to like this little pot that has like maybe a quart of oil, and it can go through only so many fries until it gets dirty. But we could keep it clean, and then we can keep using it. So instead of me just keep going with this dust that's in here, or what do you call it, dust, sediment, whatever, churro sediment, I would filter it out. Let your potato rest in the heat. No, but I'm going into my pantry room. Don't judge my pantry room, please. It's a mess. I need to organize it. But I'm going in here to show you oils for frying. So my preferred fryer oil is always peanut. I love using peanut oil for French fries, but as I've come to know, that's not good for you. But that's what they use in restaurants. But since I'm at home, I could use something like an avocado oil if I want to be a little bit healthier. I would say like an avocado oil or beef fat, which actually imposes even more flavor, duck fat, stuff like that. It's better for you. But it's just me right now. I don't give a fuck. I'm gonna use my rice oil. It's still a good neutral oil. Neutral oil is the key here. Using a neutral high smoke point oil. That's what I'm getting at. This is called a China cap. And no, I didn't make that up. That is the actual fucking name. So don't go crazy on me. That is the name of this guy. That's just what they're called. Even if you go to the store, it says it on the damn barcode. But look at all that sediment that came out. And now we've got an oil ready to fry. Now, how do we get this to the point where we're ready to fry? I'm gonna say something. You're gonna wanna use a thermometer. And yes, I know most people at home don't have a thermometer. I can say that by experience because my mother does not have one. My mom was literally asking me the other day, hey, how do I know on my pork son? I was like, well, when the internal temperature is like above 155, you're good. She didn't understand that. So I guess I'll show you a method that will sort of help you out, but just get a damn thermometer. Get a thermometer. While the oil is heating up, what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna drain the fries from the water. Use a colander or like maybe like your basket, whatever kind of thing you got. This is when I was mentioning those buckets. That we would use at work. Buckets with a big ass basket on top, and we would just drain all the fries in that. And then I would keep the bucket by my station and then just start frying as I go. Now, you wanna make sure this is drained very thoroughly, okay? I'm even gonna stand it on top of the container with the colander so the water keeps draining. Don't just set it on a fucking bowl because that water won't continue to drain. Now, the reason why you want this to continue to drain is because water plus hot oil equals bad. Water plus hot oil equals bad, okay? Not good. This right here is a spider. Also, this is a spider. And also, this is a spider. This is not a spider. This is a strainer, colander, whatever. If you don't have a fryer basket like this, use a spider. If you don't have a spider, maybe you can use a fork. Okay, friends, here's the setup right here. French fries, oil, tray. I always work left to right, just like reading, because I'm not left-handed, I'm right-handed. So it's kind of like my workflow, go to the right. And I want my temperature to be anywhere between 320 and 350 degrees Fahrenheit. So that's what I've got. Now here's that little method I'm gonna show you real quick. Take a chopstick, dip it in, and if the chopstick starts to bubble, I don't know if you can see that, but the chopstick is bubbling just a touch. That means we're ready to fry. Now you want to be very careful because this has a lot of water on it. Do just a small batch at a time. Don't be a hero. It's gonna splash. It's gonna be hot. Okay, now this stage right here is called blanching the fries. I need to blanch the fries. This is like one of the biggest fucking reasons why restaurant fries are so much better. We're not just taking them into the fryer and then taking them all the way, and then we're done with French fries. No, that's not the way it works. That's probably the number one reason why French fries at home are not as good, because people do not know this one tip. And it's not even a tip, this is just like the way you do it. Give it some agitation as well, just so they don't stick. I'm raising the heat just a touch because keep in mind, when you add something into the hot oil that is cold, it's gonna drop the temperature dramatically. And we wanna keep that temperature around 320, 350. The initial blanch is when we're cooking the inside of the fries, if that makes sense, because when you throw it into really hot oil, you're gonna cook the outside. When you throw it into really hot oil, you're gonna cook this outside layer, and then the inside will just be raw in the inside. So what I'm doing here is I'm cooking it internally, and then I'm gonna remove it. This right here, that's what I want. Also, me and my chefs, what we used to do is just some salt on these fucking raw fries and just eat them. They're fucking delicious. Sometimes we even wrap American cheese on it and just eat it like that. It's so good. Here's a look in some better light. But as you can see, it's like still like really, really soggy. See that? It's just sagging on my finger. So this is where you want to take it. The potato is pretty much cooked through, but it doesn't have any of that crunch. This is what the initial blanch is for. Now, what I do is I cool them off. This step is actually key. Would make the sheet trays, toss them into the fridge or walk-in, and let them cool off completely. And then you pull them out, you keep them cold in the fridge, and then you toss them in the fryer as you need them. I've never frozen the fries. A lot of people are asking me about freezing the fries. I've never done that. I mean, fries do come frozen at the store, so I guess you could do that if you want to save them even more in advance, but these should hold in the fridge for about a week. These are completely chilled off. My oil is about 350 to 400 range. We're hovering at 375 degrees Fahrenheit, which is perfect. That is ideal, perfect. So now here's what's happening. I'm frying them off 375 degrees Fahrenheit, and you're just gonna take them until golden brown and delicious, or to your liking. For those that ask me about the time, I don't really know. It could be anywhere between 5 and 8 minutes, but I don't really like to go by time. I just like to go by doneness. You wanna give them a little agitation after they've been cooking for about 3 minutes. You don't wanna start agitating them immediately, because then they're gonna start to break like this, because they're kind of delicate in the beginning. They're kind of soft. You like, it could squish between my fingers. So you want to let it cook a little bit before you start agitating it, or they're just gonna fucking break. You want to make sure to have a bowl or something to toss them into pretty much immediately. So reason for the bowl is because we take our salts and toss. There we go. See, this is the reason why you got to blanch them, or some people call it double frying as well. That's gonna give you the crisp. Me, on the other hand, I love this. See, most people, they love this, a crispy fry. I love these. Soggy fries, to me, are the best. Or even if it's just like a little crisp with a little sog, my God. There we go, baby. French fries. Easy, right? I mean, it's very straightforward technique. This is the one that I'm used to, so if you guys know something better, please let me know. I'd love to try it out.